Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are doing well, and today's video is going to be the full in-depth review of the OnePlus 13, a device that I have been testing for about 3 months at this point, and I'm using it as my primary device. Now, yes, I have switched from iPhone to Android, to be specific on OnePlus 13. And if you are curious about my transition and why did I switch from iOS to Android, I have posted a full in-depth video on my YouTube channel already, so feel free to check that out after watching this one. But right now, let's focus on one question only. Is the OnePlus 13 actually worth your money? Especially if you're someone like me who's always on the move, using your phone for about 8 to 9 hours daily. Whether it's content creation, editing reels and videos on the go, shooting high-res photos, playing occasional games, managing work, or simply staying connected. This phone has been through all of that with me. Now, before starting the video, let me clarify one thing, that this is not a paid review. Yes, OnePlus did send me the OnePlus 13 to test and to create some content around it, but this video specifically is not a sponsored video. In this video, I'm sharing my real world experience of using this phone as my primary device for 3 months straight. And this video is going to be a bit long. So grab yourself a cup of tea or coffee, sit back and enjoy. So let's get started. Let's start with performance, because this is a beast. The OnePlus 13 is powered by the Snapdragon 8 Elite, and let me tell you, the processor is in a whole different league. I have thrown everything at it. 8K Insta360 footage editing on the go, multiple apps running in the background, content uploading, switching between Lightroom, WhatsApp, Chrome, multiple apps, and this phone never once stuttered, lagged or crashed on me. Now, to be very honest, I'm not a heavy gamer. I play Asphalt Legends with my friends occasionally and the gameplay is buttery smooth. And I have compared it with few other phones in this price range, and OnePlus 13 consistently performs better. Now, let's talk about the build quality of the OnePlus 13. So I have used the OnePlus 13 without a case for a good amount of time. And yes, I have dropped it few times, accidentally of course, I'm not jerry-rigged, but surprisingly, there are no dents, no scratches on the body. I'm still rocking the factory applied screen protector. And while it has picked some minor scratches, they are barely noticeable during use and don't affect the experience at all. The phone feels seriously premium in hands. The matte textured back, the subtle curves around the edges, and the well-balanced weight makes it really comfortable to hold on even for longer periods when doom scrolling. One small but underrated thing, the camera bump actually helps as a finger resting point. It gives your finger a natural place to rest, adding to the secure in-hand feel. The alert slider is still here, thankfully, and I love how easily you can switch between ring, silent or vibrate. In some situations, to be very honest, it's a lifesaver. And the fingerprint sensor is insanely fast and accurate, even when I have water on my finger or on the screen. Also, worth mentioning, this phone comes with IP68 and IP69 rating, so it can handle dust and water like a champ, which is honestly a lifesaver. The display on the OnePlus 13 is chef's kiss. And I'm not going to bore you with specifications here because I have covered all of that in my first impression video. But talking from real world usage, the display on the OnePlus 13 is fire. It gets insanely bright even when I'm shooting in direct sunlight while traveling. The colors are vibrant, the contrast is deep, and everything looks super crisp and fluid, whether I'm editing content, watching videos, or just scrolling through apps. Plus, it's an LTPO 4.1 panel, which means the refresh rate switches between 1 Hz to 120 Hz depending on what you are doing. that not only makes the experience feel ultra smooth but also helps save battery in the background. Honestly, from watching Netflix to editing 8K footage, this display has been a total delight to use. Alright, let's talk about cameras, the one thing that excites me the most. And I might actually make a full in-depth review of the OnePlus 13's camera because there's a lot to unpack. But for now, here's my camera experience of the OnePlus 13 in a nutshell. Most of the photos from my recent trip to the mountain, that ones you have seen on my Instagram, were clicked on OnePlus 13. The background blur, dynamic range, skin tone and even HDR in tricky lighting conditions, it's just fantastic. No, it doesn't have a 6x telephoto lens, but it does offer optical zoom of 6x and up to 120x, which comes in handy. I don't often use optical zoom, but when I do, it delivers surprisingly clean results. Portrait mode, 95% of the time, it's excellent. In about 5% of cases, it struggles with subject separation, but that's rare. It also comes with built-in long exposure, time-lapse and light painting modes that are blessing for travelers and creators. You no longer need to carry a tripod and set up manual shots, just switch to long exposure, pick the effect you want, click the shutter, done. Simple. Now, let's talk about the video quality. To be very honest, Android in general has a long way to go to get iPhone level of video quality. But the video quality of the OnePlus 13 is really up there. And I'm really quite impressed with it. So you get 1080p 60 fps, 4K 60 fps and 8K 30 fps. Though I don't shoot 8K because I don't need 8K for any of my use case and it takes a lot of space. But if you want, it can. Also, one thing to mention that the ultra steady mode, which turns this into a sort of an action camera. Super useful while shooting from a moving vehicle or running shots. Color science is great, stabilization is quite good and it supports Dolby Vision for high dynamic range videos. About the battery life of OnePlus 13, it is one of the strongest points of this phone. I mean, I have recently uploaded one video where I have tested the OnePlus 13's battery life throughout a day of real world usage and I am a heavy user. So if you are interested to know about the battery life of the OnePlus 13, do give that video a watch. I won't go deep into here. But in a nutshell, whatever you do, if you're listening to music, if you scroll Instagram, any social media, into photo editing, video editing, listening to music, watching videos, whatever you do, this phone will easily give you a whole day of battery life. Easily. And when it comes to charging, the 100-watt Superbook charger charges it up from 10 to 12% to 100% in just 30 to 35 minutes. So as I said, battery is one of the strongest points of the OnePlus 13. And if you want to know more about battery life of this device, do give that video a watch. I'm using the 512GB variant of OnePlus 13, which is godsend. I mean, I shoot a lot of videos, I store raw photos, I store some content for posting on social media, I download offline maps while traveling, I download Insta360 footage, 8K footage just for a backup on this device, I do download offline maps and whatnot. And after all that, my phone is half empty. I mean, that much space you have. I mean, my Mac has 512GB of storage. So, I mean, that's crazy. Also, the Oxygen OS is clean, fast, and they have been pushing updates regularly. I also love the new Flux theme, which gives the UI a beautiful minimal look. No bugs, no random crashes, just solid, reliable experience, day in and day out. Another super underrated feature of the OnePlus 13 is its new ability to share files directly with iPhones. Yeah, you heard that right. OnePlus has introduced something like Quick Share and AirDrop. It's a mix of both to share files directly with iOS. And honestly, this has been a total lifesaver for me. As someone who collaborates with friends, clients using iPhone, being able to send photos, videos and files seamlessly without needing third-party apps or compressing quality has made my workflow way smoother. It feels like AirDrop finally got a cross-platform sibling, and I'm here for it. Now, before wrapping this up, I need to mention one more thing, the AI features. I know AI is kind of a buzzword right now and every brand is just throwing it around. But honestly, there are some genuinely useful AI tools out here which I actually use. For example, while editing photos on the phone, the AI eraser, AI reflection eraser aren't just gimmicks. They work really well, especially when you are editing travel photos on the go and want to remove distractions or sharpen up the photo without jumping into Lightroom or Photoshop. Also, the new circle to search feature is pretty amazing. Just circle any object or text on the screen and boom, it pulls up Google results instantly. Final verdict. Should you buy the OnePlus 13? If you are a traveler, if you are a creator or someone who relies on their phone for 8 to 9 hours every day and need good performance, good camera and pretty much a whole good package. And if you are searching for a phone in this price range, then I would say the OnePlus 13 is 100% worth considering and I can't recommend it more. So yeah, OnePlus 13 will be a really good option. You get a blazing fast processor, a brilliant display, a versatile camera setup, great battery life, premium design and build, tons of storage feature that actually help. Honestly, in my 3 months of using this phone as my daily, I have not faced a single problem. Like for a single time it didn't stutter, it didn't crash, anything like that. Everything on this phone is just works flawlessly. So yeah, that's been my experience with the OnePlus 13. If you guys have any question regarding the OnePlus 13, do let me know in the comment section down below. And if you want to watch the full dedicated camera review of the OnePlus 13, do let me know in the comment section down below. I would be happy to create that. And yeah, that's it for today's video. If you like this video, if you found this video helpful, do hit the like, comment, share, all the things YouTubers ask you to do. And I will catch you in the next one. Till then, tada, peace out.